Hello everyone, we are back with Final Fantasy XIV. I didn't really expect to make this like a video series, but you know, sometimes you have access to certain things and you don't to others because a certain mishap happened, so I can't really do my next planned LP. So this isn't really like a replacement, but it's just kind of something I'm doing on my own time, and I decided it would be fun to do. I mean, I've already recorded the previous session, you know how it is. But we are here to continue the plot for Endwalker. You know, I really love this expansion, and I've loved it since the first second of it, basically. So I thought it would be nice if I continued that and just got to show it off more, because I'm really enjoying it. I'm having fun with it. I think my reactions are decent enough. So yeah. This is taking place a long time after my the last one, though. As you can see by my job, well, I don't even remember if I showed off my job levels in the previous one. But basically, I've made substantial progress on them, and 90 is my level cap because I have not bought Dawn Trail yet. So let's get started here. Thancred's dumbfounded expression suggests he is still struggling to comprehend the spectacle he has just witnessed. Fair enough, man, fair enough. They must be the Loporrits mentioned in the Watcher's records. Not at all what I expected, but the Watcher did bid us heed their counsel. I assume the one who gave that rousing speech was their leader. Though we might have to ask about it in order to track them down. Come on then, let us be about it. Sure. Ba-da-ba-da-na-na-na-ya. Alright, the chipper Loporrite. Loporrit? Loporrit? I can talk to Urianger too. Hey, buddy old pal of mine. How goes it? Slaying as always? The Loporrites all appear to have set about their tasks. Whither is their leader, I wonder? Forgive me, it's been a while since I've done plot, so the voices are kind of leaving me. I'm not referring to the voices in my head, those are always there. Biddy-biddy-bee-hee. Skibidi-bap-da-da. Fighting way. I've talked to a lot of the NPCs around here, but apparently I've still missed some. Hold up. Fighting and dancing way. What do you gotta say?
I've decided to form a fellowship of protectors to escort people as they arrive. So relax, you and yours are in safe paws. Very, very safe paws.
Alright. What was that music?
I heard that your kind hop about when they hear music. Is that true? Can you turn it off?
I feel like I know that tune. That's probably another Final Fantasy IV tune. Final Fantasy. Chipper. Oh, you're playing the tune just by yourself.
The leader of the crew? Not me, I'm afraid. Sinninway is the name. I'm in charge of the construction and maintenance of the atmospheric circulation system. Only the crispest, cleanest air for the people of Etheirys, and that's a promise.
I don't even know if Etheirys is how it's pronounced, but it sounds cool to me, so I'm gonna stick with it until I'm proven otherwise. Until they say it in a cutscene. I don't think they've said it in a cutscene yet. Again, it's been a long time since I've done plot, so who knows? Such a fascinating apparatus, though it's hard to believe it could house so many crew members. Even so, there is nothing else here to suggest other types of accommodation. Blah 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 blah. I can't speak. Do 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 da ya da da. Let us run over here. There's a person up there. I've already talked to most of these people, so I will not go about it too much. Hey, quit slapping on the job.
Leader? Sleeping away, my job is... perhaps I'd better ask.
Oh, okay. The Snappy. Gotta get in toggle. Gotta ride the dog. Hello. Oh, actual cutscene. Am I gonna get an idea for your accents on this or no? Maybe? No. You look very pretty though.
What? How in the... When did you get here? Who let you in? Why wasn't I told?
Take me to your leader. The fact that that's the first option, God. Were you the one giving orders earlier? Oh, God. See, it says take me to your leader, which is a funny line, but I feel like in this context, it's not going to be a funny one. This, however... That's a pose I'm not used to her doing.
What was that supposed to be? Your humming, if one can even call it that, is atrociously off-key. You should sound more like this.
That was the exact same sound file. I'm not sure about that, Chief.
As leader of the Loporrits, I cannot allow substandard attempts at musicality to go unmarked, even if you are a guest. But being the magnanimous sort that I am, I'll forgive you this once.
Everyone else just like, hey, we're here too. Well, looks like you beat us here.
Your friends, I take it. Is this all of them?
Yep.
A group comprised entirely of children. What must their parents be thinking? This isn't a nursery after all, though perhaps we should build one. Or did we build one already? No matter. You needn't worry your pretty little heads. All will be well, I promise. But goodness me, we shouldn't be standing about gulping. I must take you to meet the others.
Oh. I think I just realized why they called us children. I was like, what part of us looks like children like? And then I realized it's because the frickin' Watcher is like and all of those type of people are frickin' giants. All the Amorites?
If you could run along back towards the entrance, you'll find a path that leads to the central platform on the upper floor.
The giant orb.
There's no wrong way to reach it, but it's the large glowing ball at the center if you should find yourself lost. I shall gather the others and meet you there.
Do you have a name, or is it just... I guess not. Well then, back to the upper floor it is. And everyone is on their way. Alright. If everyone's on their way, nothing. Oh God. You know what? No, I need to put this one on recording. I already talked to you, but we're doing it again.
We're all going to die someday, so what if it happens a little sooner?
What is your deal? Is there no whimsy in your life? Must you be empty just because of your namesake? Come on, stand up. You can do it. Also, man, it's obvious that these rabbits are going to be like one of the tribal quest lines, but I think that I heard it's for crafting, and I do not have any crafting things yet. So obviously I need to frickin' get my frickin' game up here, because look at all this. It's pitiful. Pitiful, I tell you. Like, man, I don't consider myself... I mean, I haven't neglected all of this stuff, obviously. I mean, I haven't even picked up Goldsmith yet, for God's sake. And maybe I'll do it all one day, but it's not like a high priority thing on my agenda, as it were. Though I think out of the Gathering ones, I'll probably level Fisher, because after level 50, Miner and Botanist just got really annoying to the point that I don't even want to touch them. So I'll go for Fisher, and then for as far as this stuff, I'll probably just pick one and stick with it. Weaver sounds like the most worthwhile one to level, but it's kind of beneficial to do all of them because it's kind of like You need things from one for another, so on and so forth. Mapping way.
Visitors at last, welcome!
The etheric composition and density of the sphere is quite similar to the crystalline concepts we've seen before. It likely shares the capacity for storing memories and knowledge. It is astounding how the Loporrits, despite their diminutive stature, are able to maintain such gargantuan facilities. Given their size, getting from one end of this place to the other must be exhausting. I honestly don't know how they do it. Good question. I like how this one has like a different outfit than the others. Sets them apart a bit visually and whatnot. Judging by the music, I'm gonna guess voice.
Of course, introductions are in order.
Oh, I might need to turn the game up after this cutscene.
My name is Livingway, and we are the Loporrits.
Loporrits.
Created for the
Okay.
express purpose of commanding this ship and bearing the people of Etheris to a brave new world.
Heck yeah, I got Etheris right. Alright, cool. It sounds like I wanted it to. That's one of the worst things with words you don't know, is that sometimes you'll think of certain... Oh, sorry, I'm repositioning myself here. Sometimes you'll think of certain pronunciations in your head, and then reality doesn't match up with what you imagine. It just feels like disappointing to an extent. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that.
More specifically, I am the one whom she charged with the execution of her most vital plans. You might say I'm her right paw.
The voices are about what I expected, honestly.
Livingway's the name, map reader and navigator of the heavens.
Of the heavens. Yeah, I'll try not to talk over audio much.
Pleasure to meet you all, but I'm still trying to make sense of this.
Confusion and bewilderment are completely understandable. Fear not, I shall walk you through it.
Thank you much, Livingway.
The people of Etheris, through no fault of
Etheris?
their own, I'm sure, set in motion a series of events that, unfortunately, culminated in Zodiac's obliteration.
Yep.
Acutely aware of the imminent crisis, your parents sent you little ones on ahead while they began the necessary preparations.
I was like, oh. Oh.
Still not following? No? Very well, I shall elaborate further.
Elaborate. Whoa. High technical.
Here,
Moon
we
tech.
have Etheris, your home, and the moon, where we are now. Without Zodiac around to keep things lively, so to speak, the celestial currents of the star have doubtless begun to degrade.
Mm-hmm.
A calamity of apocalyptic proportions will be visited upon Etheris, bringing an end to all life. Very sad, that.
Rue. It almost looked like it said BRB. Like a capital B, RB, and then an F3. Very sad, that. God, I love this game.
So too hath the Watcher claimed. By thine unperturbed countenance, I gather this eventuality was anticipated.
Sounds about right.
The doom and gloom. Oh yes, quite expected.
I mean, talking about doom and gloom when you're living way, eh? I mean, I guess it just doesn't bother you at all if you're so focused on living. You don't think about you're the opposite of nothing way down there.
A delicious carrot that I've forgotten to eat and left out in the midday sun.
Why are you trying to eat the world? Wait a second. You're the Xenos of the moon! Xenos is trying to eat the moon and you're trying to devour Etheris. It's tit for tat, eh? Yin and yang.
The most earnest wishes or prayers will not stop it from rotting to the core. So sadly, there's nothing to be done but to abandon said carrot, Etheris, in case the metaphor is lost on you, to its grisly fate.
I love these rabbits. Oh my god, the voice acting. Oh, it's so good.
and this moon will serve as the vessel to deliver us to a new home.
Just so! We will gather up as many people, supplies, and resources as our stores will hold.
Okay.
And then, once everyone is aboard, it's off to another star.
Oh, so just gonna yeet the moon out of orbit, I see.
Easier said than done, admittedly. For one does not simply hop from star to star on a whim. Which is precisely why we've spent countless years constructing the most propulsive of propulsion systems. We ought to make it to our destination in 2 shakes of a rabbit's tail.
Where is the destination? Like, what other worlds are there within this universe that we know? I mean, we know about the fragments and whatnot. We know about the first and whatnot and beyond. But like, within this specific universe, what other worlds even are there in our solar system or something? Or I mean, I guess that's probably stuff that the people of Eorzea don't think much on.
Technology. I dare say it is beyond anything we have ever seen.
True.
No need to shower us with praise. All we've done is faithfully carry out the instructions left to us by Heidelin back in the old days, when she was still just Venar. She was dedicated to the study of the world and its inner workings.
Still just Venar. Oh! Okay, so I've heard about this name before. I know that it's like a... what do you call it? It's like an alias that I think fans call Heidelin by, in order to hide the identity of like, oh, Heidelin just has like a human form and things like that. That it's like an alias that people use to hide her identity, I guess, when talking about this game. Kind of like in Xenoblade, you have like people referring to the 7th party member as Seven, things like that. So I knew about this name for a while, and I've used it on a few occasions on my own because I really think the character is extremely pretty, and I was just like, yeah, I kind of want to see more of the plot just to see more of this character. But that aside, what I was saying is that I'd never really considered the fact that, much like how before Zodiark was formed, you had Elidibus. And Elidibus was like the heart of Zodiark, but Elidibus was his own person before becoming Zodiark. And I'm guessing Vana over here is the same type of deal. Like, probably a person that sacrificed themselves to become Heidelin. So kind of like the opposite of Elidibus in a way, I'm guessing. Although it seems like it's a bit more than that in this case, because, you know, Heidelin itself is taking on the form of that. Which you could just say that Heidelin's power is diminished enough that that's the only form that remains? But, I mean, I guess I'll just have to wait and see on that, but that's just me theorizing for now. Also, I don't know if this is intentional, but I like how the freaking whiskers on the rabbits here... Sorry, I already forgot how to pronounce the name of their species. It's very funny to me that, like, I don't know if it's intentional or not, but the color of their whiskers kind of look like shreds of carrots. Like if you took, like, a grater to them.
The real one, not the simulacrum you met, was one of her fellow researchers.
Okay, so Vana was a researcher. Okay. That kind of makes sense. I don't know why it makes sense, but it does. I mean, you know, obviously, she came from the moon in some form, or lived here alongside the people from Amarat.
We and this wondrous vessel masquerading as a moon are products of their knowledge and know-how.
Huh. Kind of like the Chirithi in Kingdom Hearts or something.
There's certainly more to you all than meets the eye.
Ain't that the truth?
Might I ask where exactly you intend to take us?
We identified a few promising candidates for resettlement some time ago, but we
voice.
cannot guarantee that they are fit for habitation.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for clarifying that, because I was curious about... Okay, I guess it was only with the other one. Just because of the
ship can
shade
only
of their
travel
fur.
in short bursts. We intend to go down our list, hopping from star to star, until we find one suitable for resettlement. No need to worry, though. The vessel is being refurbished with accommodation for an extended stay as we speak.
Might I ask how extended?
While we did have to rely upon outside help to determine what amenities were essential, I dare say we have risen to the challenge.
Oh, really?
Help? From who?
From who?
From you and yours! Who else? Each time we woke to perform regularly scheduled maintenance, we were greeted by the resources you sent us.
What?
What better way to learn about preferences and proclivities of our present-day charges?
You sure that isn't outdated somehow?
Ah, but you're still adorable little children. Perhaps your elders were responsible for the deliveries.
Huh?
I'm not sure what led you to conclude otherwise, but I can assure you that we are all grown men and women.
Thanks, Thancred, for clearing that up.
And I very much doubt my elders know this place exists, much less how to send you so much as a starlight missive.
What? Then who in blazes let you on my moon?
You don't own the place. You might own the burrows or something, but come on, it's the entire moon. Wah 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 wah.
Heidelin herself led you here.
Yup.
You don't say.
Do,
Well,
do, do,
that's
do.
really not children. Then why are you so small and stunted? Like little baby carrot people.
Good question. Can we get out of this cutscene soon, by the way, so I can turn your volume up?
Well, Amarotines were a great deal taller. In the present day, persons of such prodigious size are exceedingly rare.
Amarotines. I really wish there was a log so I could go back and just listen to some lines to get them in my head and stuff like that.
So, you're saying everyone's not like the Watcher?
Yeah, quite the opposite. So the Watcher is all they have to go off of? That's kind of funny.
Oh, confound it all! Someone could have at least scribbled a note about your profound miniaturization.
That tome in thy possession.
Oh, this? One of the first books sent to us. A compendium of the people of Etheris, with a few blank pages at the back for minor corrections and updates as needed.
Yeah. You should probably take care of some of those minor corrections right about now. You know, just jot that down on the margins somewhere. Probably a good idea. God, I really wish I could turn up the volume because I love this voice acting so much. I mean, I do have... Hold up. I gotta check something, actually. I might have one idea. Is it? Okay, I might be able to. Hold up. Let me check the thing. Okay, it's at 52. Sorry about this. Let me go... It was at 52 before. Let me try that. 63.
The sum total of our knowledge of your kind is contained in these pages.
Okay. 63. Let's put it up to... Do I dare... You know what? Yeah, funny number. Fuck it. 69. That's a 70. Sorry, I'm using the actual mixer, which is wild.
I thought it was abridged and made small for our benefit, but this isn't a regular-sized book, is it?
Oh, yup. Everyone just nods. Wow! You good, little one?
Building way, can you hear me? Yes, we're all very busy.
Okay, turn it up one more time. I still think it's a bit too quiet. Let's try 85. Maybe that'll work.
Change of plans. I need you to rebuild the domiciles at 1/3 the scale.
1/3 the scale? Oh, they had some problems here, didn't they?
All of them. Yes, all of them.
All of them?
No buts. See to it with all speed.
Okay. I am sorry.
Perhaps you could tell us a bit more about your terrestrial collaborators.
Yes, in due time. But first, I'd like to hear more about you, if it's it's all the same. I'd rather not risk any other complications due to outdated knowledge of our passengers-to-be.
Oh my god. How tall? I have to think. How tall are the Loporrits? Like, maybe a third is shrinking it a bit too much. I have to think about that. I mean, I could go teleport back to the Watcher to compare, but I should have realized something was amiss when Living Way referred to us as children. What other delightful misconceptions do they hold, I wonder? A good question, one that I'm not too sure on right now. It is unfortunate that the domiciles were constructed in error, but their willingness to perform such sweeping renovations is a testament to their commitment. I cannot fathom the resources required for a facility so vast. True. Why do I get the feeling we're gonna have our hands full dealing with the Loporrits?
Oh dear, I certainly hope Building Way can complete the renovations before more guests arrive. Or perhaps he should leave them as they are. That way you'd have more space to lounge about.
A taste of the moon. Purple carrot juice. Alright. With the final days fast approaching, Living Way is keen to complete her preparations.
Right then, now that you're here, we need you to teach us all you can about your people and quickly. It won't be long before the final days are upon us in all in terrible grandeur, so it is imperative that we be prepared to receive our passengers-to-be. If there is anything at all that may displease them, it must be addressed post-haste. And address it we shall. Here at Bestways Burrow, we have assembled everything required to offer our guests the best way forward. We have produced myriad amenities we understand to be essential for day-to-day living, and I wish to hear your opinions on them. Oh great, dialogue options, let's go. I'm sure you've all worked up an appetite, so why don't we start with foodstuffs, maybe the carrotorium, and we'll see about filling your bellies. Why do I feel like it's just gonna be nothing but carrots? I have a strange feeling that it's gonna be... She does not want for enthusiasm. The notion of a theorist wrought into its core being a matter of course is rather concerning, though. Nevertheless, let us take the opportunity to learn more of the Loporrits in this vessel. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Speak with Living Way. Meows. Oh shit, I can finally do it. Alright. Onwards! Yippee-ki-yay, gonna break my legs! Ah! I could have been loud with that if I wanted to. I decided to nerf myself. Also, I wanted to get a drink of water real quick. Alrighty. Let's... I'm gonna take it for a ride. Ba-da-ba-da. Through the big doors. I have been through here before, as you can tell by looking at this little segment of the map. I have not done anything here, though. I literally went through the door and then decided, I'll leave this for later. And for good reason. Whoa! It's the gay crystals from Eden! Did I actually go in here? Who do you think mankind likes? Excellent question.
Well, carrot, surely. I mean, depending on who you ask, you're not wrong. What's it doing, y'all? What is it supposed to be doing yet? Bro, imagine having to spend your whole life yawning just because of your name.
I'm delighted to see you, but I'm very, very busy. Perhaps we can chat another time.
Sorry, I had to pretend to hop in my seat for the sake of that. Any more funny dialogue I can get by following these people? No, that one just disappeared into thin air. Oh shit. Okay, okay. I'm gonna turn the volume up for just a bit. It's at 77. I'm upping it for the sake of my own pleasure here. Because one of my friends hinted at me that they wanted me to get into a battle in this area. And I have no idea what to expect. I mean, I kind of have some ideas, but regardless, time to see what it's all about. Oh, you fucker! Da, la, na, 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 ya, da, na, na, do, 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 do. Oh my god. You know, I kind of expected a remix, but you know, I'll still take the original because god damn, man. I love me some Final Fantasy IV. Where's Kane? Sorry, I have a chronic obsession with turning the camera. Why did Steam just open? Weird. La na. Da na 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 na. It's funny, I'm used to this theme and I love it to death. But at the same time, I'm more used to the one that plays in the DS. If that, like the DS version of it, you know, the iOS, the DS, the whatever version you want to call it. I'm more used to that version of this, just the Final Fantasy IV OST in general, because I played that version. I mean, I actually did play the, how do I describe this? I played it on my phone when I was in middle school. And then recently, I never actually beat it. And then within the last year, I went back to beat it. And I got most of the way. I won't try to say that I've done it all. But I got most of the way, and then for the final bits, well, I kind of got stuck again, and I kind of just had to look up the cutscenes online, but that's aside the point. But yeah, there's quite a, wow, they've got a lot of different type of carrots, don't they, huh? Something tells me that, yeah, they did not consider things properly here. Hast thou spiest the peculiar sentinels patrolling the vicinity? Approach them with caution, or better yet, not at all, for they make no distinction between friend or foe. Given their earlier confusion regarding our size, I cannot help but wonder if they even know the first thing about us. Am I the only one who suspects we're not going to find anything edible whatsoever?
You're a lot smaller than we expected, but I trust you still have large appetites, yes? Welcome to the Carrotorium. Here we create prototypes of the various sundries required by our soon-to-be passengers. Allow me to introduce the head of foodstuff production. Cooking Way, pleased to meet you all. Our work has involved no small amount of trial and error, but after many cycles of painstaking labor, I dare say we have created the finest cuisine our guests could ask for. I've learned all about the essential nutrients for a healthy and balanced diet from the reference materials we received. Why, I've practically worn the words from those invaluable pages. Naturally, we've also considered ease of growth and production. You will not want for ingredients. I must insist you try some. We have fresh stock recently prepared on account of, well, because we just woke up, and we're all quite famished. Hop along the platforms here and you'll find a storage unit full to bursting with delectable delights. Help yourself to anything you like. Let me guess, carrots with a mix of carrots. Ooh, and with some chopped carrots while you're at it. What the Sigma? Hippity hoppity, this is my property. Oh, these are some, oh my god. That's so funny. Oh my god. Oh, I just realized. The architecture. Notice how I have to like you can't make it like, look how freaking tall it goes. How high I have to jump to get up a single step. It's because they build it for the Loporrits. Like the Loporrits would be able to probably walk up this. They wouldn't have to jump at all. But because we're short as fuck. Dude, imagine, oh my god, playing as a Lalafell here must be hilarious. Dude, that is so funny to me.
the fact that like all the architecture is straight up built for oh my god, that's just, you know, it makes natural sense, but I'm glad they went the extra mile for it. Carrot should we start with? Philosopher's carrots. What the heck? Iron carrots. What the hell? Alright, what's your name?
This doesn't require debate. We have work to do, so quit dragging your feet and get to it.
Oh boy. Sorry. Doing these voices is doing a number on me. I need another drink. Alright, there we go. You open the storage unit and find a rainbow-colored assortment of carrots. Oh my god. Take a moment to reconsider. Yeah, I gotta really think about this, you know. Ominous crimson carrot. The vibrant yellow one. The peculiar-looking blue carrot. The unassuming orange. You know, I feel like the unassuming orange carrot is gonna be the funniest answer. I'm too much of a coward to pick it, but I feel like it would be. You know what? Yeah. The soft texture and redolent aroma of this crimson creation belie its staggering weight. The excessive length and girth only compound the mystery, leaving you perplexed as to the nature of this carrot. Wait, oh, I can see all of them? Hold up. From frond to tip, no scratches or blemishes mar this immaculate specimen. Nevertheless, if not for its excessive length and girth, one might think it was an ordinary carrot. The blue variety is strangely supple to the touch and smells vaguely of mint. Its excessive length and girth only adds to the dubiousness of this so-called carrot. While it has no peculiar smell to speak of, the yellow variant is unusually light and springy. These qualities, together with excessive length and girth, would lead anyone to question whether it is indeed a carrot. Alright, I'll stick with my guns, though. Let's go crimson.
Eat that shit.
Nom! On second thought, you elect to simply take an obscenely large carrot for now. Due to its bizarre qualities, it would be prudent to ask Cookingway whether it's safe to eat first. Damn it! Can't believe my choice didn't matter. I thought I was gonna get like a different frickin' status ailment depending on what I chose. Oh, Aether Current. Good thing I took the long way around. And bada boop, bada bing. 680 to the southeast. Guessing that's somewhere around here. I think a small room for improvement. Confident you'll be satisfied. Oh, you poor soul. Oh man. I already forgot the voice I did for you. Oh well, you're probably not going to get too much more screen time, I hope.
So did any of our selections set your mouth to watering?
Oh wait. Even Vieira are likely to swoon at the sight of so grand a carrot. That'd be offended by that'd be offended by all those who assume that they would is crazy. Oh my god, I need to send that one. Alright, sent. Oh, good lord.
Oh yes, a fine choice. One of my personal favorites, actually. Please dig in. I'm eager to hear what you think.
Eat the obscenely large carrot. Alright. Get along, Hakuto. With great trepidation, you take a bite out of the carrot. You know, I wonder if this dialogue changes if you're a Vieira. The carrot is oddly tender, but as you begin to chew, a rich aroma fills your nostrils. A newfound vigor begins welling within you. The rumbling of your stomach, however, suggests it may simply be indigestion. Fuck! Oh, this game, I can't. Oh, fuck. Sorry, you know, I don't really feel too bad because this is just a recording, but I need to tell, like, some of these lines are too good that I need to inform friends about, so sorry for the jumps. Oh, good lord. Oh, wait. Find yourself full of vim and vigor. Does it even do anything, or is it just there? Oh well. Back to cutscene land. Get me out of here.
What did you think? Unlike anything you've ever tasted, yes? The iron carrots can be a bit difficult to digest, but the boost to endurance it promises makes it the perfect meal before a day of heavy lifting. We have plenty of other varieties too. Bleeding carrots to improve blood flow, dream carrots to help with sleep. So you can see we have a carrot for every occasion.
What if I don't like carrots? I can definitely see demand for this in Charlia. You know, that is true. Charlian people, scholars would have a field day with this. I've got to choose the bratty answer though. Like, it's like I just gotta know, and also it's in character both for me and Hakudo. What if I don't like carrots?
You don't like carrot?
Oh wait, that's Living Way.
You don't like carrots? Oh, you must mean you don't like them served in this fashion. Worry not, we have parade version on hand if you haven't the time to chew.
I take it you too had a wide assortment of carrots to choose from and not else. Yeah. Just yeah. If I may ask, what exactly did these collaborators share with you about cuisine on Atheris? Surely you are aware we have an abundance of dishes and food you could emulate.
Of course we are. But well, it was only quite recently that we established contact. Even holding a conversation with us struggled at first, so imagine our surprise when they sent a mountain of books and documents with no clear instructions. The sheer amount of information was overwhelming. If it wasn't for that encyclopedia I found, we would have been at a loss where to begin. And so we decided, rather than divide our resources to prepare a variety of middling and potentially unsatisfying meals, it'd be more efficient to devote our efforts to the production of a single perfect food.
That's all well and good, but man cannot live on raw carrots alone. Have you considered cooking them?
You mean steaming, boiling, roasting, and the like? I suppose we could prepare the carrots in other ways.
Oh, that's why am I confusing them? They literally look different.
But our primary concern was efficiency, and what's more efficient than sinking your teeth into a carrot fresh from production?
A rather strange approach to take for one named Cooking Way, isn't it?
Well, technically speaking, Cooking Way isn't my given name. When first created, we were all named in the old tongue, you know. That otherwise impenetrable parlance the Watcher speaks. After we received a great tome of words, a dictionary that is, from our collaborators, we learned your language. Adverbs, gerunds, present, continuous verb conjugations, just the basics. Then we found the terms related to our given tasks and used them to form new names. Aren't they helpful?
No, not really, but it does explain a great deal. Wherefore didst thy kind deem such a change necessary?
When the rest of your people arrive, we want to be certain they understand immediately what each of us does.
We'd never be able to pronounce our Aboriginal names anyway. Hey, I gotta learn.
I see.
I hope our critiques, such as they were helpful to you. Though if you should decide to preserve flora and fauna from Atheris as well, you would be able to offer the passengers a more balanced diet. Until such a day, when I pray comes sooner than later, it would appear there was naught but carrots on the menu. Whoops. What a freaking game. What a game, what a game. Very informative. I hate to admit it, but I did rather like the carrots. Thanks, Thancred. But having it for, like, you know, the rest of eternity probably wouldn't be the best. Well, I'm sure the Loporrits would hop at the chance to expound upon carrots in exhaustive detail. Perhaps it's time we moved on.
Hungry for more carrots? Fear not, you can eat to your heart's content after you've seen the rest of Bestways Burrow.
Styled a hero. Ay. Clothing production. Well, clearly this is all going to be the wrong size, considering, you know... I don't really have to say it, do I? Downwards we go. Yeah, I forgot how hard it is to do voices for long periods of time. It's been a long while since I've had to record, forgive me. Weep. And then I fall anyways. We fall! Can I just walk up this, or is it too steep? Nope, I'm good. Awesome sauce. Good pets. You can't see it because we're moving too fast. Garments born of the heavens, crafted with methods ancient and forgotten. Dress befitting we who walk in shade, stewards of the esoteric. Do you suppose the clothes they prepared will be as grossly oversized as the carrots? Yeah, probably. It's hardly sun-silk tapestries, but perhaps we'll be pleasantly surprised.
Here we are, the apparel production station. We've chosen to employ more traditional methods for this task. Creation magics. Heidelin, in her infinite wisdom, blessed us with the self-same affinity for magic her people possessed. We have other amazing talents, of course, and I know you're dying to hear about them, but I will regale you with the details another time. That said, we did run into a spot of trouble at first. Magic alone was not sufficient to see our work done. In the end, we discovered crystallized ether was a wonderful catalyst that could provide us with the extra vis we needed.
My, how resourceful.
Ah, the sweet sound of recognition. You'll also be impressed to hear we've read all about your habit of changing attire to match your chosen profession. For the sake of efficiency, I presume. This has also been taken into account with our designs.
Okay.
But why take my word for it when you can simply try on our clothes? Make yourselves known to the workers and they will see to the rest.
Alright. Do 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 ya da da ba 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 da 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 da. Stop hitting me. You can't get up here because I can jump. You can't. I was joking. Please leave me alone now. I don't need any of this crap. Please leave me alone, never mind, I guess I'll fight. Because I have no other options except to kick you in the ass. Seriously, die. There we go, finally. Took long enough.
Oh, it's you, one of the visitors from Aetheris. Goodness me, Mapping Way wasn't kidding, you really are smaller than the Watcher. Oh right, you're here to try on a set of clothes, yes? What would you have me fashion for you today?
What embodies my bloodlust?
What the fuck is your deal, Hagano?
Were you just influenced that much by Xenos? Oh, geez. I feel like these are all gonna be the same. Refined, simple yet functional. You know what? I'm just gonna do this for the hell of it. Just pretend that Hakuno is doing this just to get a reaction.
Huh? Embodies your what? Ahem, this will only take a moment.
This better be the stupidest thing known to man. Ah, yes. Bloodlust. What the hell is that on your face? Girl!
There we are, all finished. A perfect fit if I do say so myself. I would be lying if I said I understood what bloodlust is. I assume it's something you enjoy. I made certain the clothes are flexible yet sturdy enough to endure whatever it is you plan to do while wearing them. Jolly good show.
Bruh.
Would you look at that? Speechless! And there I thought you may not like it. If you've a mind to try something else, why not speak with my fellow artisans? I'm sure they're happy to oblige.
You must continue wearing these garments in order to progress. You will change back to your normal garments if you move too far away. Look at your map for the garments changes. Blah, 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 blah. Speak with the Washers Law right to restore or prolong the garment change. What do you mean restore? What the Sigma? Oh, it's literally just stay within this range. Understandable. Bro, look at me. I don't like this. It look gross. Get me in something different. This is not fashionable. Or fashionable. Bro, I'm gonna cut you up.
Ah, no one said you'd be coming. Or how can I help? What do you mean I have the same voice as the last one? I would never do something like that. You wish to try my clothes? Really? Of course, it would be my honor. Did you have anything in mind?
Anything with a little more flair. I didn't read the third one.
I think I can handle that. Let's see. This should do.
It's gonna look like the exact fucking same. I'm calling it. Wait. Oh my fucking god. They gave me leopard print.
Some of my best work yet. Times and tastes truly have changed. It used to be so rare for anyone to request clothing with a focus on form over function. Thankfully, I had a spare concept for robes made using a different fabric. I think it looks rather fetching. Yoo-hoo! I was worried how the concept would turn out when you put to the proof. But it looks stunning on you. Won't you go and show Living Way? I'm sure she's eager to see what we've come up with. No.
Oh, I'm having to. You know, if there was any like group in this series that I don't feel bad giving really stupid and funny voices to, it's these freaking little these scrimblows. Oh my god. I kind of wish I came up with the idea to use such stupid wording voices earlier. I mean, I could still do it with random NPCs that I don't think are going to be important. Like, I can do it for a bunch of just random assholes and stuff. You know, I do kind of like the arm parts, though. Can't say as much about the leopard print robe or the damn mask, but, you know. No, I can't even turn it off. Insane.
My, don't we look splendid? The result of much trial and error, but I know quality work when I see it. Shh, you needn't speak. I can see your adoration for the moon and we Loporrits in your eyes. No doubt your friends feel the same having sampled our creations.
Oh, please, I need to see what the others are dressed like. It's probably all going to be like the same stuff, but I'm really excited. Oh my god, Urianger! Fucking Santa Thancred? Oh my god. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Snow leopard print. Fucking Santa! Oh my god. They insisted we sample all of their concepts ere we returned. I'm losing it. No, I do not want to skip. Jeez. Sorry, I had to check something that time. Oh my god. Verily. 'Tis an ensemble most becoming. I wish I could get a picture of that with the hit tweet pose in this abysmal outfit. Oh my god. That's another keeper for like frickin' images. I cannot. Sorry. I just gotta send this one. Endwalker 84. Oh my god, I can't. This shit is fucking insane. I was already enjoying this expansion so much, and then they pull this type of stuff. I think it's past time we return these clothes.
I was so confident our garments would meet with your approval. Whatever are we doing wrong? The Watcher taught us that in his time everyone wore the same robes. To do otherwise was against social etiquette. We thought we could appeal to modern taste by tailoring the robes to specific professions, but...
Please, you mustn't be so hard on yourself. Should we resort to evacuating the people of Atheris, they will most likely have need of your attire. 'Tis clear you spared no effort in addressing our needs, but you must understand that we are not quite so... homogeneous. Speaking for myself, what I wear now better suits my taste, even if it is of inferior make. But there are others whose choices may be influenced by traditions or personal experience. Rather than make assumptions for the whole, you must consider the individual and their potential preferences.
I fear we've underestimated the complexity and diversity of your people. Even if we'd memorized every tome we received, I doubt we'd have fared much better. Maybe we're doing you a disservice trying to shower you with our baubles and frippery, thinking it was for your benefit when you'd be better off on your own.
There are some who might agree, people who prefer to keep others at arm's length, even when they know they shouldn't. As one such former fool, I'd like to ask you a question. This plan to evacuate and escape the final days, did it account for the reflections of the source as well? Sorry, someone on my mic.
Not that I'm aware of. We were born of Heidelind's love for Atheris, and the salvation of the people on that star, and that star alone, has ever been our aim. Surely it's better to devote ourselves to saving one world than to divide our efforts across 14 and risk failing them all.
I suppose you're right. Livingway, might we have leave to explore Bestways Burrow unattended? You've given us much to think about.
Why, certainly.
Until later, then. Oi. Wow. If I may, I should like to accompany thee a while longer.
Really? I mean, you're more than welcome to. There was actually something I wish to speak with you about. Let's be off then, shall we?
What the hell do I do? What I do now? Huh? I feel like you're a semi-important one, maybe, so maybe I shouldn't give you a funny voice, but if you... Maybe I'll just give you one anyways.
My apologies. I wasn't trying to spy or anything. Everyone's been talking about the visitors coming from Atheris, and I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. I was excited at first, but now I'm worried. What if the people of Atheris refuse to come? What if we can't save them? It's clear we've made a mess of things. Oh, but wait! You still haven't visited the domiciles. Once you see them, you'll understand how wonderful the moon truly is, I'm sure of it. I'll be waiting for you by the teleporter near the entrance. Oh, the name's Growingway, by the way. See you later. I'm a grower, not a shower.
Speak with Growingway. That is a far-off place. So we shall teleport. Ugh. Getting like heartburn from all this freaking voice acting, I swear. Give me a sec here. Let me just get another drink. There we are. Hello, Growing Way. How goes it?
You're here. You're really here. Thank you so much. Sorry, what should I call you?
Just Takato.
Wait, how'd you get my last name? I didn't see that.
Freaking crikey! Sorry, changing up my name all of a sudden. Crikey! Even your names are amazing. Well, Hawkado, we'll be using this teleporter then to the residential area. Whenever you're ready. Residential? Oh, voice.
Ready in the teleporter.
Ready in the teleporter, crikey! Oi. Well, this is like voice acted, so it's gotta be important. Wow, 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 wow. Oh.
Huh? Access to living quarters restricted due to reconstruction. Then where is it? Oh no!
Growing Way, what did you do? The hell? Oh. Never mind, we just got sent upstairs.
A private audience, as thou didst request. For reasons I know not.
Oh shit, are we eavesdropping on Rianji? Even not unplanned? Oh shit.
Just a precaution. I'd rather I didn't have to ask the question at all, but I take my responsibilities very, very seriously.
Bro, I swear to Christ, Urianger is like the frickin' king of secret meetings being had with other characters. We learn about them all anyways,
your
but
friends, by any chance, find our accommodation wanting. Be honest, brutally even.
Twould be ungracious of me to belittle the efforts of thee and thine.
Lovely sentiment, really. But the disappointment is writ plain on your comrades' faces. It's all the more frustrating since no one will come out and say what they find wanting.
I can imagine.
If there are faults in our work, we need to know. We will do better. But time is not on our side.
Poor
The
things.
final days will wait for no one. If your people are to be saved, we must take quick and decisive action.
I mean, why don't we just stop the final days? Then you don't have to worry.
This vessel must serve as a home for as many passengers as possible, for far longer than we may like. Which brings me to my request. Our collaborators on Etheris are doing what they can to prepare for the voyage. Would you be willing to go and lend them a hand?
Who are your collaborators? I haven't really wondered about that yet. My first thought is, I mean, maybe this is a bit racist, but the Vieira? I'm saying this mainly because we know about like about Aaronville and whatnot, and some of the others, but we don't really know what the Vieira do much in the source. In the first, we saw them in like the Raktika Greatwood, but as far as the source, aside to Aaronville, I don't really know what they do or like where their major living developments are and whatnot.
Having seen the moon for yourself, you could speak to its many splendors, learn what else they might require, and assuage whatever concerns they have.
Wherefore wouldst thou entrust me with such a task?
How to put it? You're the only one who appears not to be wholly unsatisfied with our work.
Oh.
Oh, quite good at pretending that's the case, at least. Calm, collected, tactful to a fault. Very particular with your words, too.
I mean, that is very true.
You understand that in the face of great danger, one cannot pursue perfection at the expense of practicality. The difficult choices must often be made for the greater good.
And so fate doth conspire to set my feet upon this path once more.
Come again?
Don't worry about it. Maybe do.
Idle musings. 'Tis no trifle, thou dost ask. Yet full well do I understand the urgency and necessity.
I like how like, Urianger in particular just attracts people that want to tell him secrets.
Oh, dear me! Dear me! I was terribly sorry for the mix-up.
The frickin' sound
It's
effects.
a bit of a malfunction. I hadn't realized the residential quarters were inaccessible, you see. But you're still in one piece. So,
Arita
all's
Keno.
well that ends well, yes? Won't happen again. I promise.
No prob. Yeah, yo, yeah, yo. Oh, they're out of there. Well, we didn't get to hear his response to the query, but I assume that, judging by the sounds of it, that it was probably a yes. I'm guessing that wherever he wants, or wherever Living Way wants him to go is probably going to be our next big destination.
Gosh, that was embarrassing. I promise to be more careful from now on. Since the residential quarters are closed for now, I've rerouted the teleporter to allow travel between floors instead.
Oh. Well, thank you much. All's veil that ends veil. Is it supposed to be Aaron?
May not seem like it, but we've been planning for this far longer than I'd care to admit. Each time we woke up, we'd have long discussions about how to save as many as we can. Felt like everyone had an opinion on this or that. But the one thing we all agreed upon is that the people of Etheris wouldn't take action to save themselves until it was far too late. That's why we've been striving to make the moon a vibrant, magical place they'd hop at the chance to visit, rather than waiting for the flames of oblivion to get them off their tails and force them to accept our invitation. The residential quarters may not be up to the necessary standards just yet. But there are plenty of other places worth seeing. Curatorium, we can see what's waiting on the east end. How's it growing? I can just walk through here. Yippee! There we are. Great Endsvale. Never mind, it's not Aaron. It's not related to the funny man. Most beautiful forest you'll ever see. Alright, I've not been to this side whatsoever, so I am curious. Well, there's a big frickin' thing here. Whoa. I said whoa, but at the same time it kind of seems similar to the rest.
Don't you just love books? I absolutely adore them. They've taught me so much. Don't tell anyone, but they also taste delicious.
Yo, grinding way? That's kind of freaky.
Do these floors look clean? I don't know. I feel like they could use a little more polishing.
Anyone else around here I can talk to? Moping way. Who finishes the day? Hop to it. Nyom.
Are there truly more of your kind coming? I'd rather not be doing all this work for nothing, you know.
One day. Oh my god. I mean, you know, honestly, not really what I had in mind when I came into a place like this, but it's pretty. Like, I can't deny that. It's a pretty looking place. TBH, TBH. Maybe I should move this just so I can... Yeah, like down here or something. It's a bit hard to read with all that. I'm guessing the theme's gonna be the same, but just in case. Yep. That's fine. La na ya na 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 ya ta na na do 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 do. All right. Scrapper. Actually, no, that'd be a scraper, wouldn't it? Scrapper would be 2 P's. All right, let's get a move on. I mean, yeah, this place looks pretty though. I mean, obviously it feels very fake, but it still has some charm to it. Like, you can tell that the little thing that they all put in some good. Look at this water's pretty cool too, actually. They put in good work, you know? Never take that away from them. Cleaner. Pleasant, simply sublime. Tis this transcendent and burying your face in Chocobo's plumage and taking a good long whiff. Oh my... Oh my god. You can see the forest or the trees. No, I see. I can see it. I mean, there's crystals out there. Oh god, I don't know what to choose for this one. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, you know what? No, let's just go for the funny dialogue. Thumbs up! Say that means more to me than you know. Personally, I'd say this place is the pride of the Burrow. Never seen trees in person before, let alone a forest. I have to use crystalline constructs in place of living trees. I mean, I can imagine why they would have to use this type of stuff. Like, how the hell would they actually get trees up here, you know? Top plays a vital role in supplying us with fresh water. The most spherical of sphere. And it's spherical! Spherical! Sorry. A long stretch and a spot of relaxation whenever I come up here. Do a nice big stretch. I always love using this emote anyways. That's a spirit. A sight worth the many years spent building this place. Aye. Dream of mine to take a walk through this forest with someone from Etheris. Could we maybe? Aw. Have him accompany you. Doobie's still my quivering whiskers. Oh my gosh. Oh, please tell me that there's a dialogue spot. There is! Let's go! Does this work? Okay, it does. I can at least ride along with them. Taking the long way around. Over here. There it is. So we also have to frickin' go around all these enemies, which is a bit of a pain. Gotta take the long way. There we go. Let's talk about it. What it is that you do with crystals on Etheris, but we don't eat them, and certainly not this one. All 6 elements: wind, lightning, fire, earth, ice, and water. Manipulating the elements here is different than it might be on Etheris. Sooner dry on your clothes than singe them, for example. The etheric conditions are ill-suited to growth, which is why the surface is mostly barren. Interesting. Well, if we don't have to keep Zodiac in check anymore, does that mean that maybe the moon will one day just become fulfilled? You know, like I can actually grow stuff now that Zodiac isn't having to be dealt with? I was thinking, Hawkado, that it could be more helpful to you by teaching you a little about the moon and what it is we do. First created, the moon's sole purpose was to hold Zodiac. I'm gonna speak in like a regular voice for this, just because it's like, you know, putting on a voice for a long period of time will do a number on me. And there was absolutely nothing to be found here. Eventually, Hydaelyn gave us our first task. Furnish the moon with propulsion systems capable of facilitating travel to other stars. It sounds impressive, and I know in some respects it is, but it was only possible thanks to all the knowledge Hydaelyn shared with us. We also had a lot of time to get it done. 6,000 years, give or take. But anyways, let's keep going. Alright. Is it the same thing or different? I think this is the same one, right? Okay. I like how you just get the option to be stupid and ask him if you can eat crystals. This may come as a surprise, but we didn't begin building the habitable areas until after the propulsion systems were ready. Considering how long it took, I wish we'd started sooner. Who would have thought we needed 4,000 years to make all this? It certainly wasn't worth work you dare rush either. We had to create infrastructure and countless supporting systems, some of which wouldn't be operational until hundreds of years later. And then there was the brief period where productivity came to a screeching halt, when that bizarre red satellite was sent up from Etheris. Allagan's mischief, I think. Dalamud. We thought maybe some new and nefarious actor was colluding with Zodiac. All we could do was stand by and brace ourselves for the worst. I wasn't expecting the emote. I can tell you how relieved we were when Hydaelyn informed us of its destruction. Oh yes, there was much joyous humming that day. Oh, that's why you did the hum. Third destination. Up high. Down low and too slow. There we are. Say, do you notice anything peculiar about the treetops? I mean, apart from the fact that they're massive crystals and not trees. I'll give you a hint. It's the golden rings emanating from the glowing spheres. Along with the device fixed near the ceiling, they fulfill a similar role to our sun, and do so better even. The sun and similar celestial objects in the Great Expanse radiate energy that is harmful to your bodies. These rings shield you from that energy while allowing you to bathe in the perfect amount of sunlight, or rather, a close approximation of it. Huh. Pretty impressive, wouldn't you say? Oh, and if you look closely, you'll see different types of trees have ever so slightly different curvature. Yes, indeed, this forest truly is the greatest. Number 4. Sorry, I'm not sticking on the road here. Something else I want to tell you about. Oh, right. Propulsion systems and habitat facilities were completed around 2,000 years ago, and with that, the most important features were fit for purpose. Which was all well and good, except we still knew absolutely nothing about the present-day people of Etheris. Why not go and visit Etheris yourself, you might ask? Strictly forbidden. Were a technology or knowledge of the moon's true purpose exploited for evil ends, the results could be disastrous. Then there was a few more rejoinings, and it became increasingly difficult to converse with Hydaelyn. Fearful we might lose the ability to communicate with her altogether, we beseeched her to find people on Etheris we could trust to help. Hence the frickin' star showers. We're quite fortunate everything worked out as it did. Alright. Up the road yet again. We're getting a lot of nice world building here, that's for sure. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, cutscene. Am I spared, or do I have to voice more? Nope, still voicing. With the exception of routine inspections and maintenance, we remained asleep and waited. Hopeful Heidelin would find someone who would help us. Eventually, she did, and though her power was waning, we were able to speak to them directly for a short while. We shared with them everything we could, including our knowledge of the heavens, and a means to travel here to the moon. We certainly didn't waste any time with what we taught them, and within a few years after that, our collaborators found a means to convey messages and supplies to us from down below. With all the letters, books, and other resources they sent, we learned enough to start making more meaningful changes to the moon. And now you're here, hopefully enjoying yourself as much as I am. You're a good little fella. I knew you would like Greatest Ends Vale. I knew it! Thank you again for coming here, by the way. I know it was just a walk through the forest, but it meant a lot to me. Hey, Stoa. Hey, Crid. There you are. I take it you've already received the grand tour. A shame you missed it. Going way, I'll be looking all over for you. Living way. Oh, is this about the teleporter to the residential area?
No, never mind that. We have more pressing matters at hand. I will be calling an emergency meeting shortly.
Among us.
And your attendance is required.
Really? I can't imagine why you need me there, but if you insist.
We won't be away long, so you all are more than welcome to continue looking around the burrow. Now, come along, Growing Away.
Bye-bye. Before we arrived, you seemed to be in the midst of a rousing conversation with your guide. Did you learn anything of import? They've spent 12,000 years preparing for this. With the appointed hour fast approaching, I can certainly understand their restlessness, but still. It remains to be seen if the people can be persuaded to evacuate when there are yet no signs of the final days. What's more, the technology of this place defies imagination. I doubt there are many who would readily come to terms with living in such surroundings. Whoever these collaborators are, unless they possess the world's most charming personalities or a means to forcibly evacuate people, they will meet with a great deal of resistance. Indeed, even if faced with annihilation, the decision to forsake all one knows cannot be made lightly. Forgive me, friends, but I must beg your leave. There is another matter which yet begs for mine attention. Of course, we can accompany if you'd like. No, you can't know about the things I've talked to the rabbits. Nay, that will not be necessary, if you will excuse me.
What the hell's his deal?
I know what you are, Urianger. Always talk to the other one. What do you suppose has suddenly tickled his fancy?
It is clear now that difficult decisions lie ahead of us. Preparation for the evacuation of Aetheris is indeed crucial, but I am not yet willing to forsake our world and its reflections, and I trust I am not alone in my reticence.
Oh, back to old tricks. Did Urianger seem strange to you? More so than usual, I mean. I know he has a penchant for keeping his own counsel, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. Would you go and see if he's alright? Estella and I will remain here and see what else we can learn about the final days. If you hurry, perhaps you can catch up to him. And travel we shall.
Oh boy.
I have like a jacket on, by the way, and I think it's probably been making some noise here and there, but overall, you know, chilling. Whoa. Oh shit, I unlocked some of those? I mean, I guess it makes sense that they'd all be around here, but damn. Well, I'll have to make sure to do those later for, whatchamacallits. What am I trying to say? To get those later for Aether Currents. Alright, what's Urianger up to? That's a very common question to ask yourself in this game, honestly. More than you would expect. Up the giant-ass stairs he goes, at a very leisurely pace. And towards the entrance. Aye, aye. And over there I shall go. Now I wonder what we'll be greeted by this time. Why do I feel like we're... Oh right, I forgot the dog. What the dog doing? What the dog doing? Hello? Rianje? There he is. The dog. Which is often a Mare Lamentorum for reasons unknown. Alright, so don't fuck up and get too close. Can't say I expected this. From a safe distance, and a failure if you are noticed or if you fall too far behind. Alright. Right, I forgot that happens. There we go. I had to do some weird tabbing out stuff just to get this to work. Hey, Argos. Good puppy, you stay there. Ah, fuck. Okay. I already messed up. Insane. I'm great at this game, I swear. Alright. I forgot it's not a distance thing, it's also a sight-based thing, so I need to hide behind shit. Alright, restart it. Let me just quickly do this. Alright, it's fine. We're chilling. I'm glad I get to hear this music, honestly. It's been a while. It's very funny that you just get a mission about trailing one of your freaking compatriots. Interesting how I haven't walked up here yet. Oh wait, no I have. I'm just a fool. I had a feeling. It's not like there's really much of other places to hide. Get me up here. He's gonna do it again. I know it. I fucking know it. Yeah, turn around, you piece of poo-poo. You stinky. Turn around, stinky. Turn around again, fucker. Get me up here. Oh shit. Got him. Alright, that wasn't too hard of a trailing mission. Definitely not as bad as the one in Garlemald. That one was insane. Alright, Time for voice acting. This one's definitely gonna be voice acted.
Thine arrival is timely as ever.
Why, thank you. I like how we still just talk to him anyways.
Thou didst chance to overhear my conversation with Living Way, I presume?
Correct? God.
'Twas not mine intent to move in shadow.
They look so
Nevertheless,
pretty.
I have been asked to do that and more yet again.
Aw, poor dude.
Is it so plain that these strangers could intuit it at a glance? My capacity for silence and secrecy and duplicity.
You know, we haven't really had too many heart... I'm trying to think if there's been many heart-to-hearts with Urian J. I'm glad that we're getting one.
And Grahatir did contrive to deliver the first at the price of his own life. I was complicit in the scheme. A sacrifice averted for a mercy. Would that I could say the same for Menphilia. One life for one world. And by that bloody bargain, brokered by my hand, were the scions robbed of a dear comrade, and Flamine her beloved daughter.
Ah, poor guy.
Two souls, whose selflessness was beyond measure, whose resolve was unshakable. They would not be moved even had I thought to protest. But protest I did not. Far from it. I pushed them forward. No effort did I make to seek out alternatives, ones that would not demand such terrible costs.
You've always been kind of a realist, man.
That resignation weigheth heavy on my mind, as does the memory of another lost to mine inaction.
Oh.
Dearest Moonbringer,
Yeah.
who did face death unflinching, that we might secure a means to bring low the Ascians.
Poor guy's gone through a lot, honestly.
In her hour of need, I did naught. Dutiful disciple of Louisoix, ever looking to the greater good. Had I shut mine eyes and bid her live instead, mayhap she would be with us today.
God. We've gone through a lot.
Selfish wants, born of everlasting regrets. Most days I put them from my mind, but could think of naught else when asked to swallow the same bitter draught. Subterfuge and sacrifice. Mayhap the right moral choice, but one I regard with great trepidation. The calamity of Amarot was a tragedy beyond reckoning. One which must never again come to pass.
Agreed.
Thus must we struggle, haunted by ghosts of those we have lost, clinging to those we pray we can yet save. But what of those we cannot?
You can
How
only
do we
try
make
as hard as you
peace
can.
with the dreadful algebra of necessity.
Well, that's basically what I said. The second part, at least. No right answer. Sometimes
Sage counsel indeed.
Sometimes it's simple, but it's what people need to hear.
I see. Wisdom as befits a great world. Curious that he should think thee in need of such encouragement.
I guess I forgot. That was a line from
Strange.
Midgard Stormer,
Scarcely
wasn't
can I
it?
remember when last we spoke alone, and so
Or
candidly.
maybe it was one of the others. It might have been Virtua or whatever.
I thank thee. For all my supposed skill with words, I find it difficult to express such private thoughts.
I do like that he points out the fact that we don't really get many one-on-one talks with him. It's just really nice. Because we really don't, and I think it's really nice that we get to see him like this in a more vulnerable state. Because he's always kind of like the one with the one with the plan, the one with the wisdom. So it's great to know that even someone with as sage of advice as him most of the time still has moments of doubt, you know? Really humanizes him.
As for the Loporrits' proposition, I will take time and consider how to respond.
Makes sense.
'Twould be to our mutual benefit if we could converse more openly with our aspiring caretakers. A concern I should be glad to address on the Scion's behalf. To dispense with all pretense and bare one's heart to another is a frightening thing indeed. But we cannot move forward ere we take that bold first step.
True.
A lesson I have learned many times before. And today.
God bless you, man. I'm so glad that you just became like a more prominent character. Honestly, one of my favorites.
What are they saying? Curse these ears and her barrel! No matter. We've got our plans.
It would be very funny if they tried to turn them into like evil little like creatures. I just think it would be very humorous if they tried to make something that's so cute and harmless looking evil. I mean, I guess they've already done that with a lot of Lalafels in the series, but you know what I mean. In truth, my reason for traveling hither was to effect a plan of mine own. A plan which may pave a way forward for us all. May, I say, for there is no guarantee of success. 'Tis the reason I set out alone, that failure, should it come, will be mine to bear alone. Yet thou standest before me with proffered hand and open heart. 'Twould be remiss of me to refuse thy amity, and so I ask, wouldst thou join in mine endeavor? Of course, man. Like, I don't know where I would rank Urianger overall, as far as like my favorite characters, yada yada and all that. But he's so awesome that it feels like I have to, you know, he's definitely up there regardless. Sorry, I'm just getting rid of some stuff because I do not have many slots open. My frickin', I mean, it's always been a mess, but my inventory is not in a good shape. I thank thee for accompanying me. 'Tis a simple plan in truth. We shall not be long away from Bestways Burrow. Difficult decisions must needs be made in the coming days, but I nevertheless believe we are all of one mind in our desire to save the people of Aetheris. To make clear our resolve to the Loporrits, I would offer them a gift, but its making doth require a most singular ingredient. We're right outside of here. We going right up to... Well, this place looks interesting. I don't know if I've gone here yet, actually. Loving Ways Darlings. Interesting. Ah, an abundance of Sprongoi. Excellent. I chanced to spy this aggregation when crossing Zodiac's erstwhile prison. Using a spell taught to me by the Numo, I believe these shall suffice for the gift I would fashion. The magic requireth considerable concentration, however. Might I prevail upon thee to stand watch whilst I perform the incantation? Alright, time to do some good old fighting, eh? God, I'm so happy that this area doesn't get the... Like, the theme is so powerful that it just doesn't get overpowered by battle music, and I think that's awesome, personally. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't recall giving you permission to live. There we go. What you got? Get out of here. And I thought there was another and I was about to lose it. Oh, and now we're just playing watch for the rest, I guess. See no signs of potential threats. See how Urianger is faring. Hey, buddy, old pal. How you go? Oh, back to a cutscene. Hit tweet. There. 'Tis done. A magicked ink. Every ons as officious as that crafted by the Pneumo. Rare is the occasion I would conjure mine own, but is nevertheless a most useful skill. The resulting product is, admittedly, possessed of no preternatural properties, but its hue was one of mine own choosing, which I pray the Loporrits will appreciate.
I'll get over Urianger. Oh, thank goodness, I thought you had been eaten or had perhaps fallen into a crater.
That sounds like Y'shtola by the wording. Oh, never mind. Was the rabbits. Oof.
Y'shtola has been looking all over for you, Hockaday. She says she needs to speak with you about something most urgent. Dire, even.
Oh, good lord. Sorry, I got something in my eye.
She was also quite clear that we should speak with Hockaday alone, which means, I'm afraid, you must stay behind, Urianger. But worry not, it just so happens we need your help with an errand, delivering a package from the Watcher's Palace to Bestways Burrow. It's quite large and heavy, perhaps even too heavy for we poor Loporrits, and we would be ever so grateful if you could lend us a hand.
I should be going then. Suspiciously convenient. I suppose I should be going then. You know, I'm curious how they'll respond.
Are you insinuating I would betray the trust of Hydaelyn's chosen, or worse, do anything to risk you getting on Y'shtola's bad side? She's clearly not one to be crossed, nor made to wait. Now, off with you.
Worry not, Hokkaido. I shan't be long. Okay, see you later. I know what they're up to. Speak with Y'shtola. Where? Oh, that's like all the way in. Goddamn. I gotta travel a bit for that one. Here I come to save the day. Back so soon. Everything is alright with Urianger then. That's a relief. Oh, Hokkaido. We thought you'd be away for far longer. Definitely, totally have something. A dire emergency? I said no such thing. I wonder why. But as you are here, I could use your assistance with one small matter. Running Way, a companion of Growing Ways, apparently has much to tell us of the final days. The problem, however, is that he is determined to live up to his name, refusing to stay still long enough for us to hold a conversation. Is the runner always likely to stop and rest? Or perhaps there's a way to slow him down.
Oh, what's the rush? I was thinking we should wait here. Maybe enjoy a cold mug of carrot juice and... No? Well, if it's really that important, you try using these balls of more flesh. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. Mouse? Not to be confused with the other thing. Running Way's other notable feature is his incessant chatter, so you'll have no trouble finding him in a crowd when you do try lobbing your balls at him. Crude,
But if it proves effective, he was here in Greatest Endsvale when last I saw him. Let us split up and find him. There we are. Over this way. Oh, goody. So I've just got to pay attention for a yapper. Unassuming. Get owned. I mean, when they're running and yapping, I assume I got the right one. Maybe I didn't.
Yes, I'm running away. You might explain why you hit me in the face with your balls? I'm highly knowledgeable about the final days. That's the most ridiculous thing I've heard since I was up. Who told you that joke?
I don't know why I was going like that. I had to recite the frickin' voice in my head.
As if we've got time to look into the final days when there's no such... and there's so much to do before the great voyage. It's true that Heidelin did impart to us some knowledge of the event, but I know about as much as any other Loporrit around here, bro. Less, probably. I don't know why anyone would think it's funny to go around telling people I'm an expert, but they better hope I don't get my paws on them. Sorry, I couldn't be of any more help. There's nothing else. But if there's nothing else, I've got work to do.
Ba-dum. We are being sent on a wild rabbit chase. I like how easy it is to tell that you're just being duped here. And I think the other characters are also aware of it. They're just kind of going along with it because funny rabbits. Bum bum ba-dun dun da 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 da. And they're hiding or hair of him. Wah 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 wah. So he knows no more than the others. Care to explain yourself, Growing Way?
Oh, well, see? I misremembered. Yes, that's it. I misremembered. Terribly sorry about that.
Afraid I'm drawing a blank, though. Try as I might, I can't remember who I was thinking of. On a non-related note, what of Urianger? I assume you spoke with him earlier, but did he say when he'll be returning? On his way to the Watcher's Palace with Livingway. Between Growingway's sudden lapse of memory and our lack of other leads, maybe our time would be better spent lending Urianger a hand.
Well, hold on a moment. So coming back to me, yes, I remember. Information to look for is in the archive. That's where you'll find all sorts of useful information about the final days.
Okay, I believe you. If some scheme was afoot, surely Urianger would be the first to see through it. Then again, he does tend to give others the benefit of the doubt. I am beginning to grow tired of these games. Heart of the matter. Ugh. This one seems kind of important. I think we're in a call things here, actually. I've made a lot of progress today. And you know, I've made a lot of progress and I feel it's substantial enough that I can call it here and feel good about myself. So, that's what we'll do. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, I guess we'll just continue onwards and see if we can get to the end of our adventures here at Bestways Burrow. Thank you very much for watching, and adios, ciao, and bye-bye. Signing off until next time. Ja, matane. I forgot to do the thing.